like, we need some. What's the deal from Freddie? 5.
5, 4, 3, 2.
You know what I'm saying?
Honest is out from now on, man.
I got you.
He just said that.
See, that season, look, every season we upgrade. That season 3 things, okay? Season 3 things.
All right, for sure. We're gonna hold you to that too.
That's what I'm saying.
How y'all doing today? We're gonna start with how y'all doing. Y'all ready for the summertime?
Yeah.
What plans y'all got? What plans y'all got for this?
I'm interning in DC.
Okay, in the city with it. Where you interning at?
With the Emerson Collective at GW.
Okay, for sure.
I work for them. Well, I work for Emerson, not GW, but
What's the Emerson collection?
Right, what you do with that?
XQ. So XQ is a child company of Emerson Collective.
No, but we back at it again with another episode of the Real Cozy Podcast, man.
Man.
Got some more people that's gonna be a part of the cozy community soon after this, man. We growing.
For sure.
Man. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves though.
I'm Naya. I'm a senior, graduating senior political
Yeah,
science
big
major
grad.
at Spelman.
V.
Okay. Well, I'm a freshman at Clark University studying International Arts with a focus of film. My name's Taylor. Hey.
You.
Hey.
C-A. Who?
I ain't gonna lie, they got the hottest jump. They got the hottest jump. Like that Jones sweet. I ain't gonna lie. Spelman Little Jones sweet too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, don't you wish? You would. No.
Oh, that's what they got a song?
Yes.
I got a song?
What's the song? I ain't never heard that.
I ain't never heard
You
that
heard the
song.
song, Divine singing song.
What's the song?
I don't go to Spelman. I go to Morehouse.
You definitely just started singing.
I know the song, but I don't go to Spelman. I go to
What's the
Morehouse.
song, bro? Because we don't got no song. All we got is Daryl Morehouse.
No.
Yes, we do.
If I was a rule.
Let's start.
Oh, yeah, I do have
So when I would hear the real song, I be saying like our part on the real song. I be like, oh.
The house. And then the Spelman next want to come in and spell. No.
Man.
Can't do that.
Anyways,
The ABC is wonderful.
sing the song, Naya.
Yeah,
What's the song?
I never really
It's oh, don't you wish you were a scum night like me? Oh, don't you wish you were a scum night like me?
Is it some rhythm to that? Don't sound like
it.
I ain't never heard that.
Bro, they sing that shit all the time.
For real?
Don't
Yes.
sound like
I
that.
never heard this, bro.
Olive Branch.
Right, that's what it is.
Okay, that makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
Mm.
You already know this.
Yeah, I never. I was 3 years old when I first heard that.
Nah, bro. How can y'all, how would y'all describe y'all college experience up until now?
Hectic. Yeah, I feel like freshman year was definitely an experience, but I wouldn't take it back. It was an adjustment, but it got me to this point where I was able to actually grow. So,
Where are you from?
I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yeah. So I'm a little
I got
late.
animosity towards you already.
Oh, why? Oh, anyway.
Ravens.
She said, wow, what's T?
No, literally.
Hey, she gotta tell you, oh yeah, square up right now. You got this movie square up right now.
That's actually.
She talking about what's T?
No, I'm a Cowboys fan. My uncle played for the Cowboys.
Okay, I'm gonna let you slide with that one.
Yeah.
But it's still is definitely the
My uncle
mom.
played for the Cowboys.
Oh,
Cowboys fan.
shout out to them.
Nah, yeah, shout out to huh? So, go ahead, bro.
How would you say your experience was when you about to graduate? Like,
Yeah, you about to graduate, you about to get up out of here.
Right. Like, what would
Yeah,
you say
I
to
would
your
say-
freshman self?
I guess really transformative. Like coming here, I didn't really realize how much I could grow within myself, like academically, emotionally, spiritually. Just it's been a real transformative season. Like Spelman really has given me like this desire and like fire to want to change the world and be such a change agent and a better person. And I really feel like that this experience anywhere else.
Okay, so you say nowhere else, but if you had the choice to go somewhere else, what would you would have done? This question for both of you. Everybody.
Everybody. All three of y'all.
Probably Howard.
Howard.
Yeah,
Where you from?
I'm from South Florida.
Well, you just love DC. What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
I ain't
Actually, I
know.
do love DC.
What's
I
up?
like being able to be in a walkable city, go to museums.
DC DC is it, baby. You know what I'm saying? You don't know better than that. You hear me?
Wait, where you from?
DC.
White chocolate city.
Yeah.
White chocolate.
What you say?
I said we're white chocolate city. Heat that.
White chocolate city.
I thought it was Chocolate City.
It is
Fuck the whole thing up.
Yeah.
It is chocolate because of gentrification shit.
Oh no, you can't call them white chocolate. They're not white chocolate. They white.
They're not white chocolate.
They're white chocolate. They're not white chocolate. They're just white.
I would have went to LSU.
LSU.
Yeah,
I probably would have went to.
LSU.
I don't know. I really wanted to go to Howard, but my mother wasn't having that though. She didn't want me to stay home. But now that I think about it, though, I'm glad I didn't stay home though.
No, for real.
I'm glad I was able to get the exposure and stuff, come out to the air or whatever.
Yeah.
I definitely went to him too. Just
Ew.
And they're so strict.
Ew.
Just only reason because my mom really wanted to go there. Just whenever she was in there, so like just a tribute to my mom.
Yeah, I feel like your parents' like dreams and aspirations were like dropped upon y'all, like going to school and things like that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes and no.
Why you saying that?
I feel like part of me wants this myself, but the biggest drive is my parents because they want me to get that degree. And then I'm the first person in my family to have gone to an HBCU. So definitely, you know, like it was a big push, especially on my mom's end. Like she's like, yeah, I want you here. You're gonna do this. You're gonna graduate. I don't care. Anything's necessary. So she's my biggest drive.
I second that for real. I know for me, like, me just being the only male for real, like, I don't know. I just felt like, I don't know, bro. Like, yeah, my mother, like, she influenced me a little bit. Like, I wanted to do it for her. You know what I'm saying? But it's like also, as a man, I gotta understand I gotta do what's best for me. Now, it may have been like, all right, it may align a little bit, because I wasn't even gonna go to Mars. I was gonna go to school called Marist College.
In New York, my man's went there.
Yeah, they gave me a full ride to play football, bro.
Yeah,
I turned that joint down. Come down here, bro.
Beast on the field.
Yeah. So I mean, look where we at now. So I'm glad I didn't go to Marist. I probably would not be the man I am today if I did. So.
Me, honestly, like whatever I do is because like I want to do it. Like I'm not to say like my own motivation, but like me wanting to be better and like do so much stuff in my own life was all the motivation I really needed. And then also me being first gen, like of course my mom like, wanted me to do what she couldn't do or what she wished she would.
Do you feel like that was like unnecessary pressure on you to do it?
Cause I feel like even as much as I've done, it like wasn't really expected. Like, you know, like doing like the bare minimum like is expected. But like as much as I've done since being at Spelman, like they already expect me to do like so much. Like not because they expect it, but because I've set the expectation myself.
I feel like for me, my perspective has changed. Like going to school. Like at first I thought I was going to school just because that's what that's what I was supposed to do. Like after I graduated high school, I was supposed to go to college. That's what I felt like. And then my mom was like, she said she gave me like the opportunity or the choice to make my own decision to whether I wanted to go to school or not. But I just felt like, what else am I supposed to do other than not go to school? Like we all just been elementary school, graduate elementary school, go to middle school. Middle school, we go to high school. High school, you go to college. College, you get it's like everything just wants to be like boom, 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 boom. Now, being in college, I feel like, especially going through that COVID year, it's like, bro, I can really do whatever I want to
do.
Yeah.
And college, in a way, like, college is kind of a scam, but it's like,
it ain't no problem.
It's a scam, bro, but it's also like, it's kind of like, all right, it's kind of like one of those situations where like, you just gotta take the best of what you're given. Like, I know people that say, oh, I hate Morehouse, they don't do this and they don't do that, I ain't had the best experience, but like, the opportunities is out here, the resources is out here. You just gotta like, you gotta go get it yourself. Like, and I feel like that's something I'm mad that I ain't realized until later on in my college career. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, COVID did play a part in that as well, but like, if I would have been on the way I am now my freshman year, ain't no telling where I'd be right now.
And especially if COVID didn't
hit.
If COVID didn't hit, you know how much motion we would have?
Bro, and so it's just like, when you look at things like that in perspective and just like look at it in the grand scheme of things, it's just like, okay, I see what I'm doing. It's growth though. Like, you can't be really mad at yourself for making those mistakes when you're young either, because it's all part of growth for real.
Right.
So
having on the growth.
Yeah.
How y'all feel like y'all relationships with like people as what's the word? Like, do you feel like the relationship that you have in college are like way different than past relationships? Like, have you
Like when you say relationships, like what you mean, like romantic relationships or just relationships in general?
Because we
I was
gonna
about to
get
say,
there.
because romantic relationships. She said, "I'm about to leave." We are not talking about this right now. It's time for me to go.
Every time I bring that up, it's the same reaction every time.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get to that.
But honestly, I can say my relationships, like, when they say you come to college, you meet your lifelong friends,
Yeah.
I really feel like that really was what happened. Like, these are my sisters for life. Like, my bridesmaids, my kids' godmothers. Like, I have, like, maybe, like, 2 or 3 friends I still talk to from, like, high school and back home that are, like, my friends.
Right.
But, like, the relationships I made here are just, like, so different.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that y'all bring that up. I was just talking to a couple of guys about that Gabe killing all of them. We was just talking how, like, you know, we got friends back home, but it's like our relationships with our college friends is different. Like, if you think about it, we kind of like, your back home friends, y'all grew up together, right? But like, your friends in college, we become adults together. We become men and women together. So it's like that type of like, that type of bond is different. Like, you know what I'm saying? The things that we going through real life situations together. Like, you know what I'm saying?
College relationships, it's more substance. Like from high school, because I went to a predominantly white school. So like all the black kids, we were all just friends because we were all black. Like, so it was no substance. Like, we all clicked and it was dope friendships. Love them still to this day. But my friends here, it's more substance. Like, we actually click because we click. Like, we actually have the same interests, the same goals, like, and we're actually trying to help each other further ourselves.
And you didn't have to be friends.
Because we were only black kids.
Nah, facts. I could definitely attest to that. I mean, not the going to a white school part, but I'm sorry.
That was
Not
all shade on
no.
I was like, that was not my choice.
No. And Vaughn can speak on it. I went to Seed, so like I went to a boarding school. Like it was literally, I graduated with a class of like 26 people. So like I'm kind of in the same boat. I was
26.
That's what I'm saying. My graduation was an hour and 15 minutes at most. Like for real, we was in and out of there.
Mine was damn near 3. We had like.
I would have fell asleep in that motherfucker.
I went to an art school, so it was a charter school. So my graduating class was like 200 something.
Oh my God.
I always wanted to go to a big school though. What was I talking about though? What was I trying to get at?
I don't know. You lost me with the 26
Yeah, the friendships. So like, yeah,
26
like,
graduating in my department.
right.
no, we had 26 graduates, bro. Like men and women, well, boys and girls. It was 26 of us, bro. For real. But like I was saying, like I went to a small school, so like the friends I have, like we friends to this day. Ain't no love lost, but it's like we kind of on different paths. We in different wavelengths in life and stuff. And to be honest, even in high school, like we was cool. But once I left school, I ain't talked to them for real. Like I always been on my own. So now when it's like when I come to college and it's like you meet these people and you create these relationships with them and you really with them every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? You live with them, whatever. Yeah, like
Talking about your stress.
the stresses, whatever you going through your relationship, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
People that really get it. Like my friends at home, only like 2 of my friends went to college back at home. So like my friends here really get me, like the struggle. I'm like, damn, like this is a lot. They get the stress, finals, midterms, and they're not saying my friends at home don't fully understand, but they're not in the situation to like really get me.
But even then, like I got friends back home that's in school, but like not to knock no schools. I ain't even gonna say no names, bro. But like it's just different. Like being in the AUC different, bro. Like it's
School in HBCU is different.
like
They not gonna get it.
I mean they go to HBCUs, but it ain't Morehouse, it ain't Clark, it ain't Spelman. Like you know what I'm saying? They really up the road with it. They ain't what? What she say? What she say?
Can't be Spelman. Can't be number
hey,
one.
Spelman is gonna rap for Spelman to the day they DIE. You hear me? Like, bro, they do not play. Huh?
As much as it costs to be here.
Hey, I feel you. I feel you. I ain't gonna lie to you. After I graduate, I don't want to see Morehouse. I want to hear about Morehouse for a little minute. Yeah,
A crazy
me.
thing that I was thinking about the other day. This was during like my freshman orientation. Dude was like, "Yeah, look to your left
Look to your right.
and look to your right. Somebody not gonna
be here.
when you
That was,
graduate."
But
And that's
but
real. That's how
the
you
crazy
get
thing
to
is though. But the crazy thing is, I don't like that, right? Because that's teaching us from the beginning. I mean, I get it, I understand it, but at the end of the day, I feel like as a freshman orientation, that should not be the message that you putting out.
Right.
It should be retention.
Right.
You should want to retain your students here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that you okay with, okay,
I think
out
they
of
don't
3
do
people,
enough
only
to
one of
keep
y'all
us
gonna
here.
graduate. Like, I don't think that's, what you said?
I think they don't do enough to keep us here.
Yeah, that's a
Like,
fact.
Just with the housing situation, like I didn't get housing for next year, and they
As
don't
a
give
sophomore?
a fuck. Yeah, like they don't care. So I feel like they could do more to try to keep us here.
Yeah.
I think they just sometimes look at us as a check.
Especially Morehouse. Morehouse would be like, oh, y'all don't got the bread?
Y'all got
Fuck
that bread?
y'all.
Purge, purge, purge.
See you when you got the bread, I'm telling you.
Purge
That's what
classes.
Clark
I'm like,
is.
damn.
They're like, oh, you don't have, oh yeah, all your classes are drops. You got to be out by this.
Oh, yeah, and move out that dorm. We don't care where you gonna go. We don't know where you gonna
Go
go, but go ahead and move out.
Move
Like,
out.
That shit is crazy,
By
bro.
12 o'clock p.m.
Like, that shit is crazy.
And we're all young adults really trying to figure stuff out, and I feel like they don't do enough to try to help us. Like, okay, maybe this is the next step, or this is where you can get money. You don't got it, like, let's just try to.
UNCF.
And I know these schools. No, I understand that too. But I know these schools got money, bro.
Bro.
You know what I mean? You know how much people graduate? Donate money to Morehouse, Spelman, and Clark. Like, and I understand they got bills and all that. But understand this: you got scholarships coming from all these different other places outside of the school for the students, right? Then you got grants and all that. You know what I'm saying, that they giving, and it's just a lot, bro. And I know it's a way that they could do it if they really wanted to.
I
Like,
just want to know where Clark is putting our money, because I know we.
oh,
get
same
some-
with Morehouse.
Like, where's
For
this
sure.
money going
for
to?
real.
Like, I love my HBCU and I'm gonna ride for my HBCU, but I want to know where the money's going to, because it ain't going to my pockets. So like,
It sure ain't.
where's
But
it
I
going?
don't know though. I feel like with Spelman and Clark, I can see kind of where y'all money go. Like, if you look at y'all facilities, especially Spelman.
Spelman has a beautiful campus.
I'm not talking about not y'all dorms. The freshman dorms, we not even talking about none of
That's
that.
the price.
But like y'all, like, bro,
all I see is fans in the window.
bro. But like, you ever been in their gym? You ever been in Spelman gym? They got a whole basketball court in there.
No, they don't.
I swear,
Never been to.
And y'all don't got no.
With no sports
Are y'all
teams.
bringing sports back? I heard that.
I heard that. I did hear something about that
If they
this
bring
semester.
sports back, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm going to a volleyball game, a little basketball game, softball.
No, for real.
We at all them, yeah.
Cause have you seen our gym
That
Where
shit
is
is
y'all
terrible.
gym?
in the basement?
Yeah, that shit in that base. That shit.
I'm
Church
not saying
your
I
ass. What Dirk say? These are the
didn't even know
church
we
your
had a gym.
ass.
Over there on Fair Street, that building?
No, it's in Kilgore.
It is in that building.
That's Kilgore.
It is in that building. I know what building you talking about on the outside. You
Yeah,
talking
'cause
about
I've been in one of the actual the
Archer? Yeah, Archer. You talking about Archer, right? Yeah. It's in the bottom of Archer.
The bottom of Archer.
Yeah, that shit crazy. I never been in there. No, I'm lying. I walked in there one time. I was like, bro, I might just go to LA Fitness, bro. I'm cool. I ain't about to waste my time.
But y'all campus is bigger than ours. And y'all have
Yeah.
like even more academic buildings. Like we only have 3 academic buildings here.
Dang.
But your academic buildings is nice. You ever been inside our academic? The
Cosby is nice in
the
the
only
science
nice academic building we got is no.
I would say weird.
Leadership?
It's leadership. That's the only nice building we got.
The only nice?
Yes, all these Jones old as
Douglas
shit.
isn't
All these been on Morehouse campuses since it's just.
The science buildings are nice.
Yeah. They outdated as shit. Y'all tripping.
No. What's this building right here? Cool.
Right, that's what I said.
Not
Douglas
right
is cool.
Douglas is cool.
They just read. That's not Douglas. That's Wheeler.
Wheeler is cool.
No, bro, that shit is outdated, bro.
Right,
There's still
Douglas is cool
chalkboards in there, bro. Is it not still chalkboards in there?
I've never seen.
When I had a class in Wheeler, bro, we had a chalkboard, bro. My English teacher was writing with chalk on a chalkboard, bro.
That would piss me off.
Why are we writing in chalk in 2023? Well, this is 2018, but why are we writing in chalk in 2018? Like,
I'd be like, actually,
we can't even get a dry erase board of this motherfucker. You hear me? Like, damn.
No, I want to touch that back on the point of like our friends and like back home friends and here and friends here. Whoa, Mike. I almost dropped that joke. But yeah, like, cause I was watching. I just want to tell the cozy community that I'm very invested in Bel Air.
type
Yeah.
me. I
Yeah.
love Bel Air.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
That
that's
show-
my
And bro from
show.
PG too, Jabari. He from PG.
For real.
Yeah.
That's tough. But yeah, it was the scene when Trey had came back. Well, they flew Trey out to
see him.
to see him and stuff like that, and they was having like a lot of friction. And he was like, he was like, yeah, we losing it on the basketball team, whatever they was talking about.
He was like,
But it's
"Oh, we
really
got
cool
back."
when you come back. And Will just like, I don't know if I'm gonna come back, bro. Like, and sometimes I be thinking about that, like, a lot of my friends be asking me, when I'm coming back to Baltimore, when you coming home? And I'm just like, bro, do you know all the opportunities that I have out here? And you want me to come back home and niggas killing niggas every day
I
for
feel
no
you,
reason?
bro. I feel you on
and
that.
then they talk, and then they want to be like, man, you not for the city no more, da 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 da. And because that's what Trey was saying, like you not feel like it's Philly or nothing. But like, I think you just people be so close minded to like the walls that they born in and stuff like that. Like you gotta get out.
Yeah.
Because you can still rap Baltimore, you can still rap Philly, still rap DC. You just don't gotta be there. Like, and the thing is, like, we not saying we never coming back. We gonna come back for holidays, whatever case may be. But it's like, I understand that it's life is bigger than DC. Like, life is bigger than Atlanta. Life is bigger than the East Coast. Life is bigger than the United States. Like,
It really is.
Out of the country.
so like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like when you understand that, and a lot of people don't have that mindset, that growth mindset. A lot of people have that fixed mindset where they okay in the situations that they in. And I'm not trying to bash nobody or talk down on nobody that's like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just not me. I want more for myself.
I had a hard time adjusting, just coming out here and not being in my city, because it's a small little city, you know, love everybody there. But whenever I was talking to my mom, she was like, you're going to get poured into while you're in Atlanta, so you can come back and then pour into the kids coming up so they can leave to do what they need to do. So that's really how I look at it now. I'm getting poured into so I can go back home and pour into them. And that's like what helped me with the transition.
No, that's a fact. Because I got some stuff I want to do with my brand and all that. Me and TJ done talked about it a couple of times. Just like giving back to the community, investing into the community and stuff like that. And that's something major. And I feel like you can't help your city if you in your city. Like, if that makes sense. Like, you ain't never leave out your city. How are you going to help your city? Because
you grow, you expand your mindset.
Yeah. Like, so, I don't know. And the prime example of that is this guy that's back in D.C. he graduated from Morehouse named Eben Allen. He's from D.C., born and raised, you know what I'm saying? Lost his father to gun violence, lost his brother to gun violence back in the city. Came down to Morehouse, you know what I'm saying, stayed in Atlanta for a little bit, went back home, and now he's pouring back into the youth like you were speaking on. So it's like, once you gain that perspective and you gain that experience and that exposure, then you can pour that back into your community. But until you gain that, what are you pouring back into your community?
Right.
Exactly.
So what would you say is the best and worst part from growing up in your city? Like, what's the best and worst part?
The best part is everybody wants to. Well, in my case, everybody wants. Everybody wanted to see me grow and elevate, and like from I was 6 years old selling stuff at my church. Everybody's like, "You're gonna be something. You're gonna go somewhere." So the support all the way up until this point has been surreal. So shout out to my city, Realcozypodcast. Love them. It's like right, yeah.
Her city.
But
it's a parade inside her city, yeah.
It's a parade inside my city, yeah.
But then like everybody knows everybody. Like my cousin's the mayor. Like everybody know my dad. I'm walking down the street. They're like, "Oh, you Lil Orange's daughter. Like you Keeba's daughter." I'm like, "Yo, how do you know me?" Like
Can't do nothing in your city. Can't do nothing.
Like my dad would come and be like, "Yo, somebody just said they seen you at the fair. Like, why do you know where I'm at right now?" Like,
nah, I couldn't.
Yeah, I'd be
that.
beefing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know who you talking about, so that's not me.
That happened to me one time. I was riding the bus from middle school going home. We in the bus going crazy. I'm talking about cussing all that.
Cutting up.
But my aunt used to drive the bus. So like, I'm just having a ball back there. Yeah, what the fuck you say? Man, such a bitch ass. You know? So
Talking his shit though.
yo, so then I get home. My mom like, I heard you was acting a fool today.
I don't know what you talking about, man. That was not me.
I was like,
saying nothing.
what? What you talking about? Don't even try to lie. I'm like, damn.
I was like, "Mom, we was reading the scripture on the back of the bus. Not too much."
Hey, I read the scripture. It's crazy.
Literally, I would have said anything. I would have
for
said
real.
anything.
I think the best part of growing up in my city is like just the experience that I had, like growing up, that made me tough, like made me have like a tough mindset of just working hard and knowing that like people not gonna give and nothing is free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what like coming to Morehouse and like my freshman year was just like a lot of niggas was just here like real privileged. Like a lot of niggas just like, bro, well, my mom gonna do it, Lord. I don't gotta worry about that because my dad got that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking at it like, bro, you nuts.
Yeah.
You put all that on your parents, bro, and I'm coming from the mindset like single mother, like working hard I bust my ass to get here type.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the best part. The worst part, niggas be hating on niggas, man.
Like, dude.
Like, something bad to the point of like death. It's
Yeah.
like they see you shine. And
They see
just,
you up, they want to kill you. That shit, I never understood that, bro. Like, I
It
just
don't
never
even make
understood that. It don't
sense.
make sense to me. Like,
at all.
but
At all.
I'm gonna let you talk about your city, South Florida. What
Florida.
What part of Florida you from?
Pompano,
Pompano? What that say?
Broward,
Oh yeah, that's that 305 Dig County.
954.
Oh,
Oh, she said
Correct.
correction, nigga. Get it right.
hands up, don't shoot.
But I would probably say the best part is like community and being around like family, being able to go to my great grandma's house for Sunday dinners, having community like within church and everybody being
Right,
related,
right,
everybody
right.
knowing each
Yeah.
other. And I'd say one thing, probably not, well, kind of I guess would be relative to my community and also my family, is I feel like I really wasn't exposed to a lot academically, and I didn't realize that until I got here, how behind I was in like a lot of stuff that like people just know, like from having to extend my vocabulary
Nah,
to
for real.
yeah,
What
knowing
was that?
about
What
like
was that?
What
no,
you just said?
literally
What that
knowing
mean?
about like different nations and
Yeah.
genocides and just all these different atrocities that happened like across the world and the diaspora, like just a lot of stuff that I didn't know that I just felt unprepared for.
Okay.
Mm,
Yeah, I wish I knew a lot more stuff than I did
Yeah.
coming in, cause sometimes when I didn't know, I just be like, damn, I'm dumb as a
No, literally, I'm in class having to Google a word somebody mentions, cause I'm
I'm
like, what does
like-
this mean?
and I'm just nodding my head. Yeah,
yeah,
I totally agree, bro.
I understand. You take what they said, put it in different words and shit.
Nah, for real.
Nah, I feel you though on that one. Like on all y'all, I kind of agree with all y'all for real. Like DC is small, but it's like big at the same time. But it's like small,
Okay, you
like it's weird, bro. Like it's weird. Like, but I feel like the best part about growing up in my city, man, just like the culture. Like we got go-go, we got mumbo sauce, like. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit to go into the culture of DC for real, Chocolate City and all that. Like it's so much history inside of like my city for real. Like, and then the worst
Like
part,
this city,
yeah, for real, you hear me?
Literal
it's a
For
literal
real.
parade.
A bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? But the thing you said, what's the thing I like the least about my city? It's that crab in a bucket mentality. Like, oh, is that that's how I said crab in a bucket?
Crab in the bucket. Let's look
Yeah.
that up.
That's it,
you
right?
might-
I don't want to have to grab my knee.
You might
I
have
don't
to
want
grab your
my
knee.
knee. But I think it's like crabs in a bucket or crabs in a barrel. But Is that-
That's what it is. Crab in the barrel.
all right,
So,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
definitely.
Yeah, crab is in a barrel mentality that the city has. And I'm not saying everybody like that in the city, but a lot of times, like you spoke on earlier, TJ, they see you up, they see you winning, they hating. And they only hating because they don't understand it. Instead of coming, I feel like a lot of people in DC very prideful too. Like, I could attest to that too. I'm also very prideful as well. And so it's like instead of like coming to somebody asking them for help, it's like, all right, well, nah, fuck what he talking about. He up, fuck him. Let's go rob him. Let's go da da da. But it's like, come on now, what did you gaining from that for real?
That's what I'm saying. And I was listening to this little inspirational joint this morning, and it was just talking about your breakthrough or whatever. And she said, I wasn't built for this. I was broken for this. And I was like, dang. I never heard
that
it
junk
that
just
way.
fucked me right up. I
You
ain't
know what I'm
gonna
saying?
lie.
A lot of people say like, yeah, I'm built for this, but like, nah, you had to get broken down to
Yeah.
get to this point. Like, you had to go through some trials and tribulations, some real tough shit to really be like, yo, and for people to have respect and be like, yo, he did that shit. And so that's what I be like. I really bust my ass. So for people to be hating on me that I'm at Morehouse or whatever, and be like, yo, he da 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 da, like, no, I had to bust my ass for this.
Yeah,
bro.
ain't none of this shit come. Ain't none of this shit
was
come
like,
easy.
Here you go. This was like, give me that.
Yeah.
I had to take that shit. And that's another thing. Like speaking on like coming to HBCUs and stuff like that. Like, it's I always thought like I'm not gonna say I always thought all black people was the same, but coming to a HBCU, you like really get exposed to like a different diaspora. I don't know if I'm using the word
Black
right,
culture.
but like of like black culture for real. Like you got people that's coming from all over the world. Fuck the United States, all over the world. That's coming to these 3 schools right here in the AUC, and it's like we all different. Like we all different. Nobody's the same, and so it's just like when you learning and you see people come from different things, and like TJ spoke on earlier, like, oh, people just giving stuff, they don't earn it. So it's like you coming in here and you got people that's like got different hunger levels and people that's ahead of you because of the things that they was given in life, like the better education, we spoke on that, and just the better connections and just stuff like that. It's just crazy, and I feel like that's something we need to change that gap. Like that gap needs to be changed. For sure.
I'm gonna segue a little bit. We're gonna get down to the nitty-gritty because I need to know some perspective.
What you need to know, bro? Oh Lord. She about to walk off camera. I just want you to know that. She gonna walk off camera. I'm telling you. You say something she don't like, I can see it. She done scooted her seat back a little bit. She got enough leg room to swing her leg over and just walk off camera. You hear me?
That's how you know somebody's gonna get over there.
Yeah, they start stretching a little bit.
Dead ass.
Or they start moving, getting their stuff together. You know it's time for them to go.
Oh, now I'm excited. What's the tea?
She trying to see what's up. Yeah.
All right. I just want to know, what are some non-negotiables when you picking a partner?
We gonna let y'all go first.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go first. But yeah, what is a non?
She said.
She counting her
Yeah,
head. She got.
she already
We gonna let you go first.
Yeah, you go first.
Hygiene.
Can't stink.
Gotta have a nice grill, because if I can't look at your
You can't have no gap. Look.
No, gaps are cute.
I was about to say, fuck wrong with a gap. I was about to say, hold on.
But
now.
like a nice grill, like
Fuck
your
is we-
stuff together.
Fuck is we talking about here? Okay.
Well, actually, like gaps are cute. Like gaps are
Okay,
cute.
like what type of gap we talking about?
Like a gap.
Like in your teeth.
No, but I'm saying like.
She said like in your teeth. Duh. I thought we was all on the same page.
No. Cause you know it's different.
I need up.
It's different types. It's different types of gap.
What are you talking about?
Like I'm talking about like, is it a wide gap? Is it a like
Small
smaller
gap.
gap?
Okay, when I'm
You know
saying
what
like grill, I'm not talking about like, oh, how
You just
big
gotta
is your
have nice
gap? Like
teeth.
just have nice
Like
dental
Oh,
height.
you can't have no
have fucked
small
up
ass
teeth.
teeth.
Little chiclets.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying like a nice
She
grill.
in her
like,
bag
you ain't got,
right
like,
now.
all these black cavities, like just have like a
Make
nice
sure
grill.
it tie into the hygiene, the dental hygiene and all that shit. I
okay.
got you.
But the grill
Brush your
is
teeth
big.
out here, fellas.
Real shit.
Yeah,
Nah, for sure.
Gotta be a believer in Christ. 'Cause
Hallelujah.
Educated.
Yeah.
Don't be dumb.
Yeah. Have like purpose.
Cause
and
she go to
drive.
Spelman.
Truly.
Purpose drive.
Yeah. That's what I can think of right now.
It's a great list.
I heard my fault.
Oh,
my
no,
fault,
go
my
ahead,
fault,
go
my fault. You didn't say he had to look good. That's I'm just saying.
Oh yeah. Well, I thought that was a given.
Okay.
I thought
I'm just making sure.
For me, it's definitely like a man of God. You have to walk in faith. What's your purpose? Like, are you purpose driven? And what are you doing to get there? Like, what's the substance? Like, what do you have that's bringing to the table that's going to elevate me as well? Like, how are we going to elevate each other?
Elevation.
Right.
Definitely, like, you got to hold yourself in a certain way, in a certain manner. Like, you can't be out here pants down to the floor.
Pants to the floor is
Like,
crazy.
talking
Looking like
like
a
you
fool with your pants on the ground.
talking like you never been to school a day in your life. Like, you gotta, meet me there in that way. I wouldn't even say you have to be in college, but definitely be chasing your goals, because college ain't for everybody.
It ain't. I'm learning that.
And whenever we're in a relationship, my non-negotiables, definitely the first one is cheating. Like, you'll be done. That's
Get out of
He
here.
don't get another chance. What's considered cheating though?
Oh yeah.
We gonna hold on. Everybody
question.
everybody ask the
question.
question, and then the next question is, what do you consider cheating?
Good
But everybody go
fucking
ahead.
question, Shy.
Everybody go ahead.
All right.
yes, but like I feel like in a relationship, everybody deserves grace. But I feel like you cheating is loyalty. So if you don't have loyalty to me, we don't need to be in a relationship. So
And that's that on that.
All right.
What's your non-negotiable, Shy?
Educated. And when I say educated, it don't gotta be college, but like have some type of, like y'all was basically saying, like you can't just be out here sounding and acting crazy. Like some type of decorum. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like
some
somebody, they
proof.
gotta be able to like stimulate you into
Yeah, like for me,
like
I'm
we hold a
yeah.
conversation and really like be there.
Nah, for real. For me, I don't really say I have non-negotiables. It's more of a like a
Would you prefer?
yeah, and it's more like a
I wouldn't say preference.
yeah, it's more like a preference, and it's more like a partnership. I look for partnerships for real. Like we really locked in. We talking about like in a partner. I want a partnership. Like you know what I'm saying. Like you basically said, we elevating each other for real. Like You know what I'm saying?
grow together.
We growing together. We, you know what I'm saying? You scratch my back, I scratch your back. Like, you know what I'm saying? We growing together type
Right.
shit. Like,
Cause that's really, low key, that's really a business decision.
yeah, like, bro, like, think about it. When you talking about like a relationship, bro, because think about it, when you're in a relationship, you spend a lot of time with the person. You're gonna be spending money. You're gonna be
That's
spending
like,
money
you
and shit
know,
on the
business
person.
partner,
Yeah.
lifelong partner, like everything y'all are doing together, spiritual. Like how can, like even past that, like how can you lead me in Christ? Like
Real
if
shit.
you're my man, how can you lead me in Christ?
Real
How can you
shit.
elevate me? How can we make better financial decisions? Like even like
We gonna
You
give a
preaching
clap
right
on
now.
that.
I ain't gonna lie. She
Hallelujah.
preaching right now. For
even
real.
though we're
The
young,
organ in here.
I feel like we should still be able to, like, if we make a decision to be together at this young age, we should be able to, like, all right, we need to elevate together. We need to get here together, and whatever that means, whatever that takes us that road. So, like, if I'm over here doing this and you over here doing this, all right, let's come together and let's invest. Let's do this. Let's, you know,
Right.
that's what I feel like it's.
All right, this was my non-negotiables. One.
Let's see.
Oh, and she gotta know how to cook. Hold on, that is a non-negotiable.
Yeah,
for
I was
sure.
ready to say.
She
I
got
was
to know
ready
how to
say
cook.
Chad,
She
'cause
got
you-
to know how to cook. I'm sorry.
But yeah, one. Why you looking at me like that?
I'm just listening.
Okay. One, we both gotta have some type of motion. You know what I'm saying? Cause I feel like if you don't got no motion, you just worry about what I'm doing all day, text me all day. You ain't doing shit. You just on your phone. Ain't doing nothing. Ain't making no money. You ain't take that chicken out. Nothing.
Chicken still in the freezer.
Chicken still in the freezer. So yeah, we both gotta have some motion because either both having motion, meaning that you on your shit too. Like you know that like at some point in time, if we ever made separate, you're not gonna be like flat on your ass or something like that. Like you gotta have something going for you. Gotta have some pretty teeth. Yeah, pretty teeth for sure. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Good hygiene overall. What's another non-negotiable? I wouldn't say. No, this is I don't like the arguing, the confrontation. I feel like that's just like some women feel like that's just.
They think that's love.
It is not.
It's not.
What's happening on the run?
Somebody just filled up.
Yo, it's crazy.
Wait, no. Wait, isn't that dude right there?
Yeah, he just filled. My fault, y'all. That shit caught me off guard. My fault.
No way.
I wish I would've saw that.
I seen that shit, bro. My
said,
fault,
did you
y'all.
see that?
No, 'cause I almost fell coming up here. I'm like, yo, this is slippery as
Yeah,
shit.
nah, them stuff is slippery as shit.
Damn, my whole brown eye, damn.
My fault,
Laughing at it.
My fault, y'all.
No way.
But she definitely gotta be like intellectual, like I said, whole conversation. Cause like I like to obviously conversate and have great conversation. So if I feel like you can't do that, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
It's just not at all. But yeah, I think those are some.
That's real.
She gotta know how to cook too. She
Okay,
got.
knowing how to cook, but like, what is expected of that person?
I'm not saying I need
said, what do
5-star meals and shit, but like if I'm
You know what I mean?
hungry,
Like, you expect them to cook like every day? Like, if you're
Nah.
in a relationship and you live with together, like,
nah, cause I could cook too.
No, I could
So,
throw
yeah.
down in the
Yeah.
kitchen. Now.
Yeah, I could cook too. So I ain't.
you
Yeah.
ain't expecting what you can't give.
Oh no, for sure. I'm already knowing. with that. You hear
Speaking
me?
of, wait,
Like,
we gonna go.
like,
on.
can you cook? Can you build a house?
Can
like,
you
what
clean? Like,
right?
can you clean?
I can clean.
Okay.
Can, but do you though?
Yes.
Okay.
I
I feel
feel
like-
like sty.
I feel like women are gonna do the right shit for the right nigga.
Exactly. I feel like guys expect a housewife, but without giving husband duties. Like, why do you want me to give to you what a wife is gonna do, but you can't?
You can't build.
So what's husband duties though? Now that we on that conversation, because we understand what wifely duties is: cooking, cleaning, washing
A
clothes.
protector, a provider.
Yo,
If
she
you
wash your clothes, if she wash your clothes and folding them, she love you. She loves you and she do that.
Hey, I ain't
a
gonna lie.
protector, a provider, like all of the things. Like, I'm not working a 9 to 5. You working a 9 to 5. You expect me to come in here, clean, cook, do all of the things, and we both working. It's one thing if I ain't working and you taking care of all the bills and we straight and we living a good life. But if that's not the case, nigga, you better get in here and wash these clothes too. I'll wash them, you fold them. I'll wash the dishes, you put them away.
Wait, whoa.
That go back to that partnership though. That go back to
Yeah,
partnership
no,
though.
for real. Yeah.
You got a good head on your shoulders. You a little freshman.
Hey man.
Hey,
Hey yeah.
yeah. Hold on, cause I got got some more questions.
Go back, hold on. Go back to the cheating question. What's considered cheating?
Yeah. What's considered cheating?
We never answered that. I love this question. What's considered cheating?
Cheating is definitely anything in the physical, but I also feel like there's emotional cheaters too. Like you can emotionally cheat, like you can emotionally step out. So if you're
Explain that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So if you are sitting here, like for example, if you're going to a female and you're going to her with your problems, like your best friend, your girl best friend, you're going to her with your problems and you're consulting in her, and you're
Knocked you out right there. My fault.
and it's an emotional connection. Like you have an emotional connection with the other female. Like if I should be the only one that's your safe place. Like it should be no other female. Because you would hate it if I was to go to my guy best friend and I'm crying to him, but you feel like, you should come cry to me.
Okay.
But it's also like, all right, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Sean.
I
go
got
ahead,
a quick
Sean.
question on that, right?
Go ahead,
Okay,
Sean.
go ahead.
I feel
Now
like
we getting into
it also come down to boundaries and communication as well, though. Like, because for me, like, I'm not saying I got a female best friend, but like if I did when I did and I was in a relationship,
I got a lot of guy best friends.
yeah, like I'm not about to be spilling all my business, but at the end of the day, like sometimes I feel like, all right, well maybe I can go to my female best friend for a female perspective.
Absolutely.
Because I may not understand it because I'm a male, I'm a man, you know what I'm saying? So we think differently, we react to shit differently. So I would go to a female and be like, hey, I did this, I did that. Like, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes as men, we may not understand, we may not think it's emotionally deep as y'all
We're
do.
getting another woman's perspective.
Definitely not at all. But like it's to a certain extent to where a female, she's sitting there like, I don't know, like if she's sitting there giving you this type of advice and she feel like she can just swoop right in and y'all get to flirting and I feel like it's on a different
That shouldn't be your best friend.
That should be on the man. That should be on the man though. Like if a woman feel like
sometimes they naive to the shit though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's been sometimes I just thought like we was good friends, but whole time, yeah.
whole time she trying to get the
You
to
hear
that.
me? But it's just like, I said, go back down to boundaries and communication as well, though. Because if you talking with your partner, you let them know, like, look, this my friend, this and y'all let them know what it is, and y'all trust each other. We're gonna trust too now, and y'all trust each other, and it's like, all right, cool. I don't see no problem with that.
Absolutely, because I go to my guy friends for like advice on relationships because I need to see where a guy's coming from. Like, was he just really not thinking about it, or like, was he trying to be an asshole?
No, sometimes as men we really do shit without thinking though, like for real.
Yeah, sometimes it's just straight off.
It's just off instinct for real.
Yeah, because females are more emotional than men. Y'all don't think off of emotions. Y'all just.
So how do y'all feel about these the men that have or show their emotions more than the typical man would? Like, how do y'all feel about those type of men?
I feel
Or have you ever dealt with a man like that?
I have. I feel like initially it threw me off just because I was never used to that. Like my dad and brothers, they don't really wear their feelings on their sleeves. Like they just eat it. So that's all I've ever seen. But once I got exposed to it, I'm like, all right, it's okay for a man to be vulnerable and to be able to tell their feelings and to sit here, like actually, I think it's a good thing. Like y'all don't gotta be the stereotypical. I can handle it all by myself. I ain't gonna shed a tear.
I'm gonna shed a couple.
That's a good thing, like to be vulnerable.
I had a crazy dream, bro.
Bro, let me tell you about my dream last night, bro. I'm gonna tell you later.
He said off the record.
I'm gonna tell you.
Off the
That
record,
joint was
dog.
crazy, bro.
Nah. So what
Hey.
you consider?
Telling you.
What you consider cheating on?
Yeah, I guess like anything in the physical. I can't really say like, I don't know. I guess emotional cheating like varies, but like I think everybody should have like that safe space outside of their relationships where they feel like they can confide in like somebody about whatever they're going through.
So what about a nigga that's too? You think he like if he too friendly or like he just good? He's just a good people's person for real. Like does that get under your skin?
Yeah.
She said she
How
not going
you
for
mad
none
that
of
she's
that
just a
shit.
good people person? Like,
Because why does every female on the AUC know you? Like that's gonna throw me off. Like why is every
That must have
girl-
buzzed.
gonna
That
talk
buzzed her.
Oh,
That
shit.
boy was her blood. She's shaking over
that shit was a little personal. I ain't gonna lie. She said, 'cause why the fuck every girl in the AUC know you? Like,
Everybody know you.
why we walking down the promenade and all the girls saying hey and looking at me crazy?
Like they
Giving you
walking
hugs.
everybody
Everybody gonna experience you.
Do
Like,
you think it's
like,
disrespectful for
brother.
if you walking with your guy and the girl is walking up and she give your nigga a hug? You think that's disrespect?
That would piss me off. Like
I don't
feel
think
like
as long as she communicate, as long as
As
she
long
say
as
something to
you
you,
acknowledge
nah,
me.
you should be straight.
Cause I've had that happen. Like a female came up, said something to my nigga, and then acknowledged me, and I was sitting there like, "What's tea?" Like,
Your nigga ain't say nothing?
She love that what's
He
tea.
thought that shit was
Yeah,
cool.
that-
I'm like,
man.
Let's see, she ready.
She
for
ready to
it.
pop
She
out
trying to see what's
anytime.
up with her. She telling us, you gonna hug my nigga and not say nothing to me? I know you see me right here.
like a cool hey, like how are you? Like that's all you gotta do.
Or a little fake little wave or something, or be like, my name's so and so. You hear me? Like,
Just
but also
something.
you can't really be too mad at her because to be honest, she don't owe you nothing.
Yeah,
Really-
he sets the bar.
I was about to say he really supposed to be like, hey, this
Oh,
my
you could've
girl.
been like,
dog.
yeah,
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 like, you know what I'm
like,
saying? Like,
introduced like type
yeah.
shit.
So can you blame the girl or the nigga?
You can't blame the girl. The girl don't owe you no loyalty, no nothing.
So that's what I.
I
So
blame
that's my.
both because females know what they're doing, and she was trying to be shady. Like
Oh,
if
she's
I,
trying to be
funny?
because
Specific.
Oh, all
if,
right.
if I walk up to my homeboy and I see he with a shorty, whether that's his girlfriend, his dip, whatever, I'm gonna speak just out of respect. Like you know, you sitting there with somebody, I ain't gonna be
I
disrespectful.
probably wouldn't even say nothing. I give you a little head knock. That shit pushing.
All
I
right,
ain't
so
about to do all that.
so within cheating, right? Let's say the person your person does cheat or whatever. Can you really be mad at the person that they cheated with?
No, they don't owe you no type of loyalty.
No loyalty.
Exactly. So why? Okay. All right. Yeah.
Cause I had a friend one time, like she was trying to fight the girl. I'm like, you look crazy. And
You look
That's
dumb.
what I'm saying.
Like,
Like,
Fuck crazy. You look dumb.
the girl has
Get it
nothing to
together.
do. The girl has nothing to do with whatever y'all
Yeah,
got going
don't
on.
have
Be
to-
mad at your nigga.
Yeah.
She was like, well, she knew we were
He's
together.
faulty.
I'm like, but at the
She
end of
don't
the
owe
day,
you
she
no
owes
loyalty.
nothing. Like literally nothing. I'm like, that nigga decided to do what he wanted to do. Now, you gonna be the dumbass to take him back and then fight
Not
this
the
girl
dumbass.
for no reason.
That'd be my whole thing. Why you gonna do all that fighting and arguing and shit if you just gonna take the person back? Like,
Nah, for real.
Cause
I'm
you
at,
know
like,
you gonna take a person
yeah,
back.
bro. Like, I'm at the point now in my life, bro. If I know I'm gonna take you back, I'm not even about to sit here and argue and go back and forth with you, bro. Cause that shit gonna be a waste of time, a waste of energy. I'm gonna be mad as shit. You gonna be mad
But
as shit. Like,
sometimes,
Nah.
if you do that, she may think she can get away with it again.
oh no, the motherfuckers gonna know what's up though. You gonna hear what I gotta say. But all that arguing, going back and forth, all that toxic ass shit, I'm not doing that.
That
I
shit is
like
for
to
the
dead.
birds.
That shit
though,
dead, bro.
I like to be like, this hurt my feelings. This is why I hurt my feelings. And if you do it again,
Your face, bro.
Dude, TJ's retarded, bro. For real. Like, for real.
No, that shit is for the birds, bro. I've dealt with women that want to argue, like, I just don't, and that's maybe why women say I'm nonchalant, because, like, if they be wanting to argue, we wanting to get that energy.
And I
out
don't
of
be
it.
wanting to do that, bro.
Man, I'm not.
Cause
really-
bro, we
I'm not-
cancers, bro. When we get mad, bro, we get mad. Like we be turned, bro. I'm not trying to be like that
Bro,
all day.
if they don't, and they think they gonna win, you're not.
They're not.
but a lot of females think that's love because that's what they seen their parents do, or that's how like they seen people in their lives communicate. They think like arguing is a form of love. Like, all right, we gonna hash this out by arguing, and then after we gonna be cool. Like
That's toxic.
it's toxic, but
That's
that's how some
toxic.
people view love.
Yeah, and that's true. I just don't want that type of love. I'm good, thanks.
Oh yeah, I'm cool.
I'm good, thanks.
That
Yeah.
arguing is just not for me. And then especially when you want to keep going. No, my thing is you want to argue, and I say you got it, and you just want to.
And you want to keep going, bro.
Bitch, I
that
just
should be
said you
blowing
had
me.
it.
You got it.
Now
Like
you want to keep going. If you really want to take it there,
we can take it there, and you gonna be mad.
Because to be a nonchalant, it's like you just don't care.
Yeah.
But it's not even that.
is
So,
the point.
but my
Like,
thing is
it's not
though,
that I
it's
don't
not a
care.
nonchalant. It's I'm telling you, all right, I'm not trying to do this with you. You got it. Like
No, because I need you to like understand where I'm
Yeah,
coming
like why
from.
we can't have a conversation? Why we
Yeah.
can't
We
have?
can have a
it's
conversation.
It's never a conversation
It's an
because
argument.
I feel like with
Oh,
me,
you saying when a person just
yeah,
really
like it's a
aggressive?
difference between a conversation and an argument. It's
yo,
a difference.
That's what I'm saying because I feel like in an argument, I think women just want to say their point and then that's just it.
No,
I'm just
'cause-
saying I'm gonna just say my shit and you just gonna listen to whatever I gotta say and then that's that. If you want to have a conversation, we gonna hear both sides. And the thing that I hate about like arguing is like they may say, yeah, I get all that, but once you say but,
The shit throw out the window. Everything
like,
go out the
you
window.
just you don't agree with anything that I just said because that but is like that non and void, like that cancels out everything that you saying that you understand. I understand, but nah.
I don't hit the I understand because the majority of the time I don't understand. I hit the ass with the I
Nah,
respect it.
understand.
Yeah.
I respect it.
I see where you're coming from.
I get why you feel that way.
I see your point of view.
Right.
But understand is crazy because I don't. Because if I understood, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
Who got the most red flags, men or women?
Women.
Yes. Confrontation. We love it.
Why we
I
got all
think
the red
women got
flags?
more red
I feel like
flags.
women got more red flags. Men, red
I
flags are
think
just
a red
out more in the
flag-
open.
A red flag that I would give a woman that they create scenarios in their head that shit don't
Oh my
happen.
God.
What the fuck? Why would you even be thinking like that?
The delusion is crazy.
Delusional.
Because y'all make females delusional.
How? How do we make females delusional?
Why are y'all creating scenarios in your head?
It's not even
Okay,
crazy.
y'all
He probably
also
over there with
too-
some
but
bitch.
y'all don't-
Why do we refer to women as females?
Oh,
Damn, my
explain.
Also
Explain.
Because like referring to a woman as a female
Is a
like,
diet.
reducing us to our
It's a
female
diet, bitch.
origins.
It's a
Like,
diet. So one of your sperm sisters came up here and said one day, she was like, calling a woman a female is like saying it's a diet bitch. Like basically, it's
A
like
what?
it's like a
diet?
diet bitch. Like it's like a.
I don't even know what she
Yeah.
said,
You
but
know
like
what's crazy? I did not even know that. That's crazy.
I
it
just,
made
like,
sense
it really just
though.
like grind my gears, like especially
How-
with
why
men.
is
I was
that?
like female, like yeah. Back to the point where she said a diet B because it really does give that. Like you might as well call us a B.
No.
That's what it
'Cause
gives.
then we
Like
do that,
female
it's
is just so like we don't be around here talking about males. We say men.
Y'all say
or
niggas.
boys.
Or
Or
niggas.
niggas.
I would say niggas.
That niggas, but niggas is interchangeable, so that's women and female.
Okay. We got static.
We
in
got
the
something in the
background.
cozy background. Go ahead.
But if we called y'all girls, it'll be a problem.
Call us
Okay,
women.
respect. Yeah, respect.
Call us
Call us
Not
women.
all y'all women. Not all y'all are women. Some of y'all don't be acting like women.
Some
It's
of y'all.
not about. It's
So
not
then-
about
so then
individual
why are you
people.
messing
It's
with
about
somebody
as a
that doesn't
consensus. Why
act
are you
like a
calling
woman?
women female?
Yeah, like if she acting like a little girl, why are you messing with her?
Do you not have a vagina?
I don't care.
Stay back there behind
Like-
the camera.
But back to that
This is
point.
something to
So
see.
why are you messing with a little girl then? Like, feel me?
But I just feel like
It's just I wouldn't even. It's just like y'all have girl mindsets. Like.
So why are you messing with a
Y'all
somebody
mindset?
that has
I
a girl
don't. I
mindset?
don't.
nah, right. I feel like you can't just call anybody a woman just because they of age. Just like you can't call anybody a man because they of age.
Right.
It's certain responsibilities and certain
She
things
said
that
she
come
about
with
to
that.
go.
She said about that time. She said about that time, y'all
Grab
bullshit.
that umbrella.
She said,
no.
"Oh my god."
She said y'all niggas are tripping.
Nah,
okay?
but that's
So what's a red flag that y'all give them? So we said red flag is that women create scenarios in their own head, delusional, all that. All y'all, especially the one in the back.
I feel like having too many. Well, this is just experience that I've experienced in AUC. Like,
Don't tell me what you about to say, yo.
Too many female friends.
Is that?
Like-
A,
I'm sorry, women friends.
That's a problem.
I don't
That's a
wanna
red
beat up
flag.
on
Why is everybody coming up to you calling you brother?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Gosh.
You got what? Yeah.
You want to go there? Sit down.
And now they be saying cousins too. No.
They be like
That's
cousin,
my cousin.
brother, like get out of my face.
Just-
I've never
hey, twin.
experienced that personally.
Hey, twin.
I ain't gonna lie, that twin word getting thrown around too
much.
Man.
They be like twin, like
Not
I
treacherous.
feel like I don't know. I feel like it's all subjective on the man though. Because if I call a woman, got you, gang. If I call a woman like sister or something like that, that's strictly sis. I'm not on that
not
with her
sis.
at all. Like,
It is
but
subjective.
but I'm not every nigga though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
maybe I just been talking to the wrong niggas.
probably.
Like,
It's time you need to get you a nigga from DC, man. We lit, man. I'm telling you, get you
I
a
feel
DC
it.
nigga. Man.
Hey, yo, I'm trying to think of another red flag because I got a lot.
For
of-
women, oh, we
Yeah.
can keep going on all day, bro. They like to play victim.
Ooh.
Not all women. We're not gonna say all women.
Some women like.
men are narcissists, like literally, like
Oh my god.
yeah, that's a red flag.
Ooh. That's what it sounds like, right?
Yeah.
That's what it sounds. It sounds like a heavyweight fight over this motherfucker.
Man, that was.
We ain't gonna talk about the 50-50s. We're not gonna talk about the 50-50s.
The what? 50-50 in a relationship? Yeah, I don't believe that.
You don't believe in 50-50?
You don't believe in 50-50? So you believe that man's supposed to take care of everything?
I feel like
Oh, I take my class
I'm
back.
about to say, fuck is you clapping for?
I
She said
take
she don't
my
believe in
class back.
50-50. He over here clapping.
I take
I
my
know I
class
have like
back.
this like radical idea in
No.
the way that I think of like just
Hold
the
on.
life that I'm meant
No.
to live.
I'm sorry.
I-
But like I just know that like a man is gonna come and he's just gonna want to take care of me.
And what if he
do
don't?
That's not.
I
God
was-
doesn't.
now-
God didn't. God no.
I was
God-
clapping.
like yes and no. I feel like it's 50-50 in certain aspects.
See, that's why I was
So-
clapping.
Like what?
Like 50-50. I'm not. She was. If she said she didn't agree with 50-50, like sometimes it's made like, I'll pay for this, or then she'd be like, oh, I'll pay for this.
And
Like,
50-50
That's
is
still
different
50-50
because
It's
though.
not
like
really
what
though,
you
cause
can,
like
How?
it's not really 50-50. So like, say y'all go out to eat or whatever, and you be like, oh, I got the bill, and she be like, no,
I got the tip.
I got it.
Oh.
And then Yeah, no.
Me personally,
We know about the tip.
I'm gonna
They
say
not
if-
paying the
You
tip.
said I'm not paying shit.
you know, every single time I'm gonna say I want to pay, but in actuality, I don't want to pay.
Dang, so
that's-
red
that's
flag.
another
Red flag.
That's
Another red flag. Mind games.
Bro,
I'm
mind
gonna
games.
say I'm gonna pay, but I'm really
don't
not
want to
paying.
pay.
That's like saying, no, I got it.
She will, but she
I'm-
don't want to.
I don't
Like
want
she'll
to.
do it just for like the
Yeah,
greater good.
I
of
want
it
to
all, but,
see like where you at. Like if I'm saying like, oh, you like I'm gonna pay. I'm like, nah, I got it, and you just be like, okay, like nigga.
All right, so let's say.
What you mean?
All right, so
I was
answer
about to
this.
pay. You said no, you
So
got
answer
it. What I'm
this.
supposed to? You know what I'm
that
saying?
makes me feel
Do
like
y'all
you
go-
never really
I thought
wanted
you was
to
an
pay.
independent black woman. I thought she was gonna be like,
Do y'all
I got
go
it.
on-
Don't worry
like,
about it.
you
You know what
never
I'm
wanted
saying?
to
Do
pay.
y'all go on dates with no money?
Hell no.
You shouldn't be going on no date without no fucking money in the first place. I don't care if you male, female, whatever. You hear me?
Bro,
I'm sorry,
some-
man or woman.
Some people.
You never know what would
grinding her
happen.
gears
She about
up.
to leave. She about to leave.
No, some women out here like will bring nothing to the
To the
Nothing.
table.
bring nothing,
But
empty-handed. So like,
What does y'all 50-50 look like?
My 50-50 look like, if let's say I'm in a relationship or I'm married or whatever the case may be, my 50-50 look like me paying all the bills and like she making sure shit in the house straight. Or like she buy
She's making
groceries
the
for the
house
kids or, you know what I'm saying? Shit like, that's my 50-50. I'm not
She's
saying,
making
oh,
the house
we got to go
alone.
half on everything. I'm not saying that. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
That's
I think
50-50.
50-50. I think 50-50 is definitely gonna. It's like situational.
Yeah.
It is.
And
Everything
subjective.
is
Like
situational.
it's situational because you can say like you saying you paying all the bills, but what if you fall like flat on your ass?
Or what if my wife or whatever make like $300-400K a year and she be like,
And
I want
she
you to
just
stay your
like-
ass home and take care of these kids. That's what I'm gonna do. Stay my
Stay
ass home
home
and take care of them kids. Fuck you
So
talking
you feel what I'm
about?
saying? I think so.
everything
Definitely
is
in this
different for
in this generation with independent women and having their own and they making their own bag and stuff like that.
Just because we're
Oh, shit.
independent don't mean we don't want to get taken care of.
I'm not saying that we not. The little snaps is crazy.
Real
But
shit.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying
Because
that
I'm gonna be
nobody.
independent, but I want a nigga to.
Take care of your type
Yeah,
shit.
pay you
Nah, I
for
feel you.
bills.
Like I don't
feel
want to
you.
be independent, but then I'm in a relationship. And
We
I'm
gonna
just-
have to have a part 2 to this because
Nah,
the
for
camera just died.
Why
Yeah,
you got that?
that's why he got the phone.
I thought you was taking pictures.
I thought so too, bro.
No, camera just died, but you know what I'm saying. This was great for the Real Cozy podcast, man. Y'all got anything y'all want to say to the Cozy community?
Anything y'all
before we
wanna
get
shout out?
Shout out here.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
No, thank
sure.
you.
Right.
Thank you for coming
Welcome
into
to
the
Cozy
clutch.
community, man.
No, y'all part of the
Anytime.
the real double C.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the AUC graduates.
Yes,
shout
shout
out.
out. We out this motherfucker, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the graduates everywhere, man. This,
Nah,
this
everywhere.
hard. It ain't easy,
man.
man. And so, shout out to all the graduates everywhere, man. Whether you graduate in high school, middle school, elementary school, pre-K, college, whatever.
All right, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel Real Cozy Podcast, and it's just like that. You dig.